Alright, hey guys, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. We're basically picking up where we left off on Alderaan, and hopefully I can remember what I was even doing before I had a horrific coughing fit, ended early last time. Still not really feeling particularly well. I guess I'm mostly better, but yeah, I definitely don't remember how we got in here. But I will steal these crystals, I suppose. Or maybe I won't. There we go. And I feel like I was probably near the entrance actually already. I don't know why they insist upon doing these things to me. Is that an entrance? That sure looks like an entrance. Alright, so what level are you guys? Level 28, this shouldn't be too bad, I suppose. Let's clear the air here a bit. I ended up selling a bunch of junk and everything off screen just to clear things, because I had a ridiculous amount of stuff I didn't need. My inventory wasn't really full, but it was annoying me. It's always the problem with these kind of games, is just trying to keep your inventory clean. Now, what did that red thing mean? That didn't look good. Red is usually bad. I'm assuming that was not something I wanted to be standing in. Let's have a look at the map, and, well, that is a big hologram of something. I thought I gave that guy a blaster. Oh, that was one of the guards. Yeah, my guy does have blasters. They all look the same, like these inferior people. We're going in here? What the heck's going on here? Nothing I need to be involved in. There's an ambassador in there for some reason, but really? Yeah, I guess he's not gonna run away. I'll save you. Why is there... That's gotta be there for a quest, I gotta assume. Oh. Okay, whatever. Carry on. I assume we're going up the big staircase. And leave those guys alone, they don't matter. And can I, like, kind of sneak around the side here? I think I can. There we go. Awesome. Alright, green story area, awesome. Really? You're hostile, little guy? That actually makes me kind of sad killing the little astromech guy. Whoa! What are you? You got a cape. You suck, though. Why am I still hearing an astromech? Is that droid somehow still actually alive? That seems impossible. Man, he's a tough little bugger. Aw, he made a sad sound. Strange there's so many like weird neutral guys and stuff. He's just gonna, yeah, I guess he's just gonna chill while I murder the guy he's standing with, having a nice little pleasant conversation with. What is this? I did not know that was a thing in here. I guess we should do those things. Double check I didn't miss one. Nope. Alright, we'll keep an eye peeled for weird glowy walls, I guess. Ow. Those guys have some pretty good knockdown for library guards. It's a rough place here, apparently, at the library. A little poke.
You okay?
Who is crying? That was weird. Oh, another little astromech. What do we want to do the astromech? Jolt. Alright, librarian ran away. Do one of these things. The knockback is extremely annoying on these guys. This is the last one. No, there's one more? How is there possibly one more? I don't know. This thing? This thing.
I thank you all for gathering here. Friends, family, everyone. As you know, this is the day that Rahana and I were to announce our intentions to be married.
No. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, Rahana, but there's been a change.
You coward!
I have a responsibility to the Jedi Order. I have decided to continue with my training in the Force, off-world.
It's your family, isn't it? They talked you out of this.
Damn Organas think you're too good for us, for my daughter? You'd better be sorry. You will be sorry.
Those damn Organas. Alright, well, I guess we're just good to go now. And did I what is up with that one? Oh. I guess I put a stripper in there? That's weird. That is a weird family history now. Alright, are we done in this area then? No, there's a marker somewhere here. That is Kingmaker. Secrets of the Jedi. Is there... wonder where the nearest... I doubt there's a fast travel in here, but we can travel somewhere on our own. Let's go down here. I'd rather not have to fight pointlessly a bunch of people that don't matter. Alright, well, we can take a cab if we have to. What is in this area? A vendor. Yeah, I guess I didn't really need to come here. Cab is up here.
Welcome. Please select an available.
Alright, so we got... Can't let... This one's just to turn something in. Let's go do that real quick. That seems straightforward enough. Delicious, disgusting Mountain Dew. It is gamer fuel after all. Actually, I just needed caffeine really bad today. Whoa. How am I feeling? I'm feeling like, I'd say like 75% better. It's been kind of just like, it's not been an intense illness. It's just been kind of like in the background and making it kind of hard to talk long term, and I've been kind of drowsy and stuff. But yeah, thanks for asking. Feeling pretty much better. How are you doing today, Probo? Thank goodness. Guy's conveniently located right over here.
My lord, please stand by a moment. I have urgent orders to put you into contact with my superior, Darth Victus.
Ah, you've arrived, finally. I'm told that you've served Darth Zash well in your time as her apprentice. I am Darth Victus. Our Empire has need of you, Sith, here and now.
Depends on what you want me to do.
The task at hand involves House Pantea, the weakened former rulers of Alderaan. Though most believe them wiped out, a few stragglers yet survive. These surviving Panteas are needed to legitimize House Thul's eventual rule. We are creating an understanding with them even now, but the forces of House Ulgo plan to interfere.
How can I serve the Empire in this matter, my lord?
Ulgo has strike teams massing Thranta for transport. They intend to assault the Pantea's mountain hideaway and slaughter all surviving members of the House. The eradication of House Pantea would greatly impede our plans for House Thul's ascendance. It cannot be allowed. You will find the Ulgo strike teams and destroy them at once.
There will be no survivors.
I would accept nothing less. When it is done, report back to Lieutenant Muir. We will continue our discussion then. Farewell.
Good luck.
I did not mean to be a lackey there so much. Wasn't really paying attention. What's his name? Disapproved of me being such a butt kisser there. So what is this? We get to interrogate somebody. Looks like Plo Koon.
I'm Lord Malachose. I was told you were coming and was given some background information. Your exploits prove you are capable, but I require more. The Organas have sent spies and several Padawan Jedi here to scout the Ulgo's fortress. I need the Organas dispatched.
Murder and mayhem await.
Quantity of casualties is secondary. You will assault the pride of the Alderanians. They believe warfare can be conducted civilly. The This is why the Organas must be shocked into hating the Ulgos more than the Empire or House Thule. Disgust is our weapon. If the Ulgos will not provide a sufficient outrage, a sufficient atrocity, we, that is you, must do it for them.
Fakery does not hold up well in the long run.
Fakery? No. Visceral reaction is my planned strength. You must kill Organa scouts and Jedi. The ultimate goal is for the Organas to exhaust themselves, bringing war to the Ulgos' doorstep. Revulsion is the first step in this plan.
I will give you atrocities. In abundance.
Enthusiasm is good, but I do not suggest improvisation. We have here a kit containing common implements Ulgo soldiers carry. These items will give the act the homemade authenticity needed to convince a skeptical observer. Kill the Jedi, kill the Organas, use the tools provided, and return here. It is not so difficult if you have the will.
Well, if it's not so difficult, why the hell aren't you doing it? But anyway, an alien marathon. Wow, that seems like I don't even remember how many movies there are in that series. Like there's Aliens, and then a couple more, and then some bad ones I remember. But I have not seen any of those movies in a long time. But that does sound like fun. Intervention. Well, let's get our little motor scooter out and go have a look. Didn't look like it's that far away. It's like up this hill? I'm gonna assume it's on the other side of the hill. The map is a little bit peculiar sometimes. Oh, here we go. So these things have some sort of bombs on them, I guess. What do I actually need to interact with here? Trying to... Okay. Just trying to figure out who I actually need to fight here. Wow, we'll kill him, whatever. This one done? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, so... that away. Does this one need... I thought it... Didn't I just see one of those things here? No, I guess not. I'm thinking about, after I finish up today, checking out the new Netflix Lost in Space, which I kind of anticipate, from what I've been reading, isn't necessarily the best. It's a little self-serious and stuff, and it's kind of weird, I think, trying to make Lost in Space into a serious sci-fi show, but I'm kind of missing having any sci-fi to watch right now that I haven't seen before, so it's worth a shot. Why not? I actually really like the old Lost in Space. I'm a big fan of 60s cheesiness, and they actually had some okay stories sometimes, believe it or not, on that show too. Like, it was definitely silly, and Dr. Smith was perhaps the silliest man who ever lived, but... that thing has the thing we need. Oh, they're up in the ante on the guards here. Fortunately, they all seem to basically suck, but still, there's a lot of them. Guys with your shouting. I'm shocked this takes so long to recharge. It's very unfortunate. Just looking to see if I can get the cooldown a little lower. I did go ahead and purchase a couple passive skills, and one of them was supposed to be for that, but it didn't seem to really make very much difference. Still takes forever. What's the cooldown on that? 44.2 seconds. That's a long time. May as well kill these guys and get the bonus experience. So, where is this final one? Somewhere forward? Release a Camp Besh Thantra? Alright. What is that thing? Alright, well I guess it's this last thing here. Murder and mayhem did wait. That was it. I'm not gonna complain. Let's have a look here. There's a lot of unexplored territory out here still. We've got a lot of regions of Alderaan to check out still. I hope after we finish this we'll be moving into chapter 2 of this character finally. I don't really know how well balanced in terms of length all the chapters are. This chapter has been long.
Welcome back. Probes have confirmed the full elimination of Ulgo's strike teams. I will contact Darth Victus immediately. My lord, Lieutenant Muir, the matter is dealt with.
Perfect. The Empire is fortunate to have such a capable servant. This accomplishment will be well rewarded.
Are we finished?
So long as enemies remain to be crushed, the Empire's work is never done. I'm currently engaged in negotiations with the Pantia survivors at their mountain hideaway. I will arrange for you to be allowed inside. Be sure to conduct yourself cautiously. The Pantia hideaway is neutral soil. They won't tolerate uncalled-for aggression. One obstacle still stands before our plans for House Thule. Boris Ulgo, the supposed king of Alderaan himself. We'll speak more when you arrive.
Farewell, my lord.
One of the things about this being a MMO that really bothers me is that even if we overthrow the king and change things, it doesn't change a single thing, actually. I really do wish this had just been single player instead. I don't get it. I mean, I get it. They wanted to make money, but... And who can blame them, I suppose, but... Money is nice, but... Just kind of wish they had kept it a little bit more to what... You know, like, what I'd rather have it be, the heart of things. Where is this place? I didn't see anything on Ye Olden. Oh, it's okay. It's like a billion miles away. Well, Can I hop this? Sure can't. Alright, what? You guys are just trolling me. Where's the gate? I guess we get to go on another little expedition to explore some stuff. So, looks like we just kind of stick on this road and we'll be good to go. Should look into buying a new speeder at some point, get something a little cooler. I don't really like to spend a lot of money on microtransactions, especially for kind of more, what do you even want to call it, like superficial things like scooters and speeders and stuff like that, and outfits, but kind of bugs me that I still have the same generic boring scooter as always. And I see people go by with better speeders and I get all jealous. This one feels like one of those like grocery store shopping cart mobility scooter things more than a real speeder. Look at these guys. I guess I didn't really need to kill these guys. They weren't, I thought they were in combat, but they were not. You can't even take out a technician on your own. What is your problem, dude? I guess I do have them set to heal instead, but still. Kind of do like having the heals. I wish I could have a full party, but I guess I would defeat the purpose of a lot of stuff in this. Alright, so... Can I scooter in peace now? Oh man, you get off the scooter just to do that. Don't shoot me! No problem at all. Alright, and... we doing some... computer. No. No. This thing. Security mainframe. Why could I clicked on it a second ago. Do I need to get up on here? It's like... sometimes looks clickable. Whoa! Don't know where they came from. Probably because I was messing around with their stupid security mainframe. Was that really all I needed to do? I had to go over... Alright. I'm not even sure what just happened, because it seemed like it was bugging out, but... I probably disobeyed... I think I remember him saying something about don't kill people, and then I killed people. Alright, so where are these people? We have Secrets of the Jedi, Armed Intervention. So we're right nearby. There's like a little offshoot road, it looks like, possibly. So did I not even need to come into this camp? Kind of feeling like I didn't even need to come into this camp. Oh, man. I'm getting surrounded here. Man, more of you guys? Do not know when to quit. So yeah, we'll just follow the map and assume it's leading us to where we need to be. There should be a little pull-off or something up here. There's a shield generator. Really? We really can't go up here? Okay, we can go up here, just not where I was. And cave seems promising. Oh, there's a lot of droids here. Weird. All right, Darth, what's your nose?
Good, you've arrived. Allow me to introduce you to Lord Oren Pantier, nephew of the late Queen Silara Pantier, rightful Queen of Alderaan. Your Lordship, this is the hero I spoke to you about. The one who prevented Ulgo's barbarous attack against your noble house.
It is an honor to meet you. My family owes you a great debt. You will always be welcome in the home of Pantier.
Not much of a home these days, is it?
Treason and deceit have left us with no home but this. That is why we have summoned you here.
The elimination of House Ulgo's strike teams has forced them to draw men from their castle guard. The heart of their house lies exposed. Given your exemplary service in defense of House Pantier, Lord Oren has deigned to grant you an opportunity to shape the future of Alderaan.
Boris Ulgo, head of House Ulgo, has betrayed the noble laws of Alderaan and stolen the throne for himself. It will be your task to remove it from him.
Sounds like suicide to me.
If the goal was simple, we would not need help
cowardly there,
performing
man.
it. Darth Victus assured me that you are capable. Please, do everything within your power to capture Boris Ulga alive. The people of Alderaan deserve to see that usurper face justice. They deserve...
Begging your pardon, my lord. An urgent matter requires your attention.
Very well. Tell me what's happened.
Captured alive, you will do no such thing. Even in chains, Boris Ulgo is a threat to House Thul's ascendants. He must be killed at all costs.
Why do we care about Boris Ulgo? He's just one man.
Boris Ulgo was a Republic war hero. He only claimed the throne in order to challenge House Thul and the Empire. As long as Boris Ulgo lives, he could influence people against our cause. Remember that.
My apologies. Now, you understand the gravity of the task being given to you, don't you? Boris Ulgo is at the center of a castle stolen from our house, surrounded by an army of loyal troops. Until now, No one has dared challenge his position.
Murder and mayhem await.
That's pretty much
Just
my
be sure
go-to
you
answer.
show discretion where Boris Ulgo himself is concerned. I'll arrange for a special detachment of our elite Queen's Guard to move in behind you and collect the usurper once the job is done. Good luck.
Do not fail us.
Don't really want either of these. Duelist boots, I guess, are better. Whatever. Deal with that later anyway. Now it's the way back out. Sure isn't. I'm not in a story area. I could probably fast travel. Let's... well, maybe... well, we're basically at the castle. I guess we'll just deal with... we'll deal with walking out, because they won't let me get on the stupid mount. But yeah, we're basically at the castle. I think we'll just head over there. Try to be a little bit efficient about time and distance and all that stuff. So, get back out on the main road. Looks like there's a bridge and maybe another bridge. Well, there's the castle. Guess we'll be able to figure out the way from there. Yeah, there's a road down there. Hopefully there's a nice handy fast travel or something near there just in case we have to come all the way out here again. I don't think there was one back there. Oh, there's like a random thing on the side of the road over here somewhere.
You're not Ulgo. There's something you need to know. Come close. I must ask a task of you, and the rivers swarm with Ulgo murderers. Tell me, do you care for Alderaan? Or only for the house you serve?
I know who I am and what I stand for. Other alliances are for convenience.
Then I must trust you as my only hope. I am Sir Darth Pantir of the Queen's Guard. Queen Pantir was killed when her transport crashed in this river. Her body was found, but her crown still lies in the water. Find the crown. Evade the army. Take it to Captain Lieber of the Queen's Guard in the mountains. He can be trusted.
I will enjoy seeing Pantir squirm when I offer them their jewel.
Petty. But our hope lies with you.
Oh, I am pretty petty, it's true. The head that wears the crown, recover the lost crown. So, is it just like over there? Let's go for a little bit of a swim. That doesn't seem so hard. May as well do it. If we can find a way down, everything's blocked off. Can I like scooch down here? Oh, yes I can. Why do I feel like there's going to be a terrible monster down here? It really feels like there should be. Alright, so we are basically here. Is this all salvage droid? I got this. I got this. Whoa! More of them in the water than I thought. No, that's actually my ally. Alright, somehow it's not going to be as easy as I thought, it seems. Aha. Maybe it's exactly as easy as I thought it was. That's weird. Well, I guess I'm not going to really bother going and getting the bonus for that, because that seems kind of pointless. Can I get back up somehow? What is... random... I don't know. Come on. You got this. No, you don't got this.
Hey, when you got time, let's head back to the ship.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
I'm sure... Why can't we we're in the middle of a valley. We could just talk here. There's no one here. But I guess we'll go back to the ship. In fact... let's fast travel back just to get rid of this thing. And we'll go back to the ship right now, since it's so bloody important. Go drop this off first, though. Should probably swap out What's-His-Nose for a little while, too, my other companion. Because it's been a while since we've had him out and about, and this guy kind of bugs me. It's glowing. I must click on it.
Captain, I admire your principles, but it is clear Organa offers no help on what matters most to House Pantier.
You need not try to sell me again on House Thule, Fixer. But who is this? What do you want with the Queen's Guard, stranger?
I bring something from Sir Darth to Captain Lieber.
I know Darth, and I know that, were he able, he would deliver this prize himself.
Captain, surely this will sway your vaunted neutrality. The Empire and House Thule giving you...
The symbolism does not escape me, Fixer. But that crown has never changed hands without enormous cost. What do you seek in return for the crown? An alliance? Or merely a deal?
In the end, what I ask is
Why do I
that the
get
crown
light
go on a Thule
sight?
head.
House Thule's crimes are great, but Organa has proven itself no better. To retrieve this must have taken courage. If Thule commands such virtue these days, perhaps we can look beyond old transgressions.
You are to be commended. Many in your position would have taken full financial advantage.
Yeah, I probably should have.
Fortunate for the Empire, it was you who held it.
I regret that very much. Anyway. I assume we have to get outside to fast travel again. Oh man, we have a cooldown going on still too. It didn't take long enough. And there's just a medical droid here. Well, you can have whatever junk I picked up. Well, I guess we'll just start riding our little scooter back, because nothing to do until the cooldown's done. And what the hell, we'll go do the castle. I don't feel like coming back out here if I don't have to. Like 99% of the way there, and I don't know how easy it will be to get back, so... Looks like there's two different bridges here. Well, we want to go off to the left. I wonder if it's off to the right. That might be a shortcut, because it kind of looks like there's a road over this way, too. I wonder if that's a shortcut back. Suppose we'll find out when we leave. Alright, shooty shoot time. Or stabby stab, really. There were like 3 guys guard. Alright. not that well guarded. Yes, I know you want to go back to the ship. Calm down, dude. Calm down. You seem like you're gonna be a problem. Oh my god. Apparently the turret was a lot less scary than I thought it would be. No, that turret's screwed. We don't need to worry about that. There's still a loot back there I didn't pick up, but whatever, I don't care. Your deal. We can just go around and not deal with the turret. Security here is lax. The hell did didn't see any other guys over here. Alright, so infiltrate the throne room. This isn't really going to be infiltrating. We just kind of busted in. Infiltrate kind of implies we're being sneaky. Not being very... I mean, I guess I could be sneaky, right? I have stealth. Let's be sneaky. I don't seem to be getting any bonus for killing these guys, so we might as well be sneaky. Why the heck not? Oh, elevator. It's a pretty fancy place. Throne room. I have no idea, like, who any of these people are in terms of houses and stuff, because we kind of, like, I thought we were working for the king when we got here, but apparently that guy's not the king. How do I de-stealthify myself? Just click it again. All right. It was grayed out. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to. Ooh.
And here we
Fancy
are.
hat.
It's just as I predicted. A mere tool of the Sith Empire, just like the beasts in House Thule, sent to wrench the throne of Alderaan away from those who rightfully possess it.
That's not fear I smell, is it?
The righteous have nothing to fear from bloodthirsty thugs like you. I was the only one strong enough to do what was necessary. The people of this world deserve a leader who will defend them. I will not surrender this throne for you or for anyone else. Only I can keep it safe. Only I can protect Alderaan.
You're awfully enamored of yourself.
I believe I've tolerated your intrusion long enough. Destroy this assassin men! Defend your king! Defend Alderaan!
Ooh, that fancy Star Wars music going here. What is that, from episode 1, I think? Now, are these guys going to be spawning in, or are we good to just, like, wipe them out and move on with our lives here? Alright, shield generators. So, we got one up there. I guess we'll just start with that one. Go around. How does a death field affect a droid? I don't really get that. Well, what are you hiding in there? Alright, so what do I just like... You will need heavy ordnance to destroy this. Okay. Well, we got some heavy ordnance right here. Oh man, did I get to use like a friggin' RPG? Sure do. That's very not Sith-like. Guess you do what you gotta do. Seems rather uncivilized, though. Can I just grab another one for right now? We're gonna have to grab one near each of these pillar things. Let's do this thing. Did I pick it? Oh, that's some sort of loot. And where is the actual shield generator on this one? Is this? I guess it isn't one. Okay. Finish. Doing a good job of keeping me healed up here. I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, there is an extra RPG thingy over here. Let's grab one. And rinse and repeat. Well, this was time-consuming but relatively simple. I don't know how those guys don't usually have range like that. Any loot? No loot. You are a brave soul, sir. I have 2 of these. I don't really know what I would ever do with another one. But I don't need to use that right now. Well, they put a lot of those rocket launcher thingies around, I guess. Didn't want you to have to search for them. It's kind of nice. I expected them to be, you know, just 4. Since there are 4 things, you need, you know, B4, they'd be 4, but apparently they were kinder than that. Alright, so the King's Shield is down. Getting shot. This may be time for a heroic moment once we actually get over there. Have to think about that. We do have one available. Yeah, why not? Okay, the Royal Guardsmen are pretty damn pathetic. How about you, King? Got this. He is just a king, I suppose. Execute him.
It's not over. I'm not dead yet. I won't let you win. I won't let the Empire's shadow fall over Alderaan.
So ends the reign of Boris Ulgo.
For Alderaan!
No fancy gear from you? Alright, whatever. Oh, thanks. Showing up now.
Area secure, everyone. Looks like the hard part's been taken care of. That's him, isn't it? Boris Ulgo has finally been defeated. The usurper's reign has finally ended. Lord Orin, the mission was a success. Boris Ulgo is dead.
Dead? That's no more than that traitor deserved, I suppose. Lord Victus, our house owes you and House Thule a great debt.
You are very gracious, your lordship. We are only too happy to grind this treacherous scum under heel on behalf of the people of Alderaan. Isn't that right?
It was hardly the easiest thing I've ever done, but I managed.
I'd say you've done far more than just manage. You have removed Boris Ulgo from the throne and proved House Thule's commitment to the future of Alderaan. So, you will have my support.
Will your influence be enough to persuade those misled brothers and cousins of yours who have sided with House Organa?
I'll do my best, but the Organos may not take well to losing. I fear this conflict could be far from over.
Next time, don't look to me.
It would be a shame if you refused any further opportunities to serve. You should keep that in mind. Your work is done for the time being. You can go on about your own business.
House Pantier will never forget what you've done for us. Thank you.
Alright, so we have ridiculous looking... Is that... It's not his helmet. I was hoping we'd get his ridiculous helmet, but... Oh well. Can't win them all. Now, we went behind a little story thingy, so I think that means we have to actually walk out before... Yeah, we can't use a scooter, and well, can we fast... Maybe we fast travel. Where would we want to fast travel to, though? We have a thingy... The Palace Taxi. check this out, see if this is where I actually want to be. Kind of running out of quests to do here on Alderaan. Don't really know if we're done here or what. I'm sure there's another shoe to drop, but
Keep me apprised of the situation, Ertl. We may need to take action. Ah, Sith. Sorry to keep you waiting. I hope your search in House Alde was fruitful. I've been anxiously dreaming up scandals we could catch the spotless Nomar Organa in.
This should allow us to sink our hooks into him.
Let me see. Engagement announcement, Nomar and Rihanna. My goodness, this is juicy. Must have been somewhere between 20, 30 years ago. Long before I was born, but I remember hearing my nurses talking about it. The sister to the Lord of House Rist was engaged to a prominent noble against the wishes of both their families. The coward broke it off.
And here I thought Jedi were supposed to keep their promises.
I don't know about that, but the timing of this holo recording is right, as is the name, Rihanna. Rist is a house of highly trained assassins, and Lady Rist is no exception. But she is perhaps most noted for her stubborn refusal to marry, and for the humiliations she pours on those who ask.
She sounds like loads of fun.
And more importantly, like she's still in love with Nomar Organa. And if she is still in love with Nomar, then you may be able to convince her to lure Nomar to Alderaan.
If arguments fail, I have other ways.
Whatever method you prefer, though I hope it doesn't come to that. But be wary. To reach Rihanna Rist, you'll have to contend with the deadliest assassins on Alderaan. Good luck, Sith.
Good to see you. Gonna come hit on me again.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a report to make to my lady.
I won't hold you up.
On the contrary, always a pleasure to talk to you.
Schmarmy guy. Alright, move along. Thank you. And what is this? A lower shield is ours in defense, that sort of stuff. I guess we'll just go with that. I've been going with the duelist stuff for whatever reason anyway. Deal with that level up crap later. I don't think there's really much that I need to do. Alright, so I'm using a double-bladed lightsaber, so I don't even have an offhand, do I? I guess that is it. Okay, so what is the difference here? We'll go ahead and put that thing on. And that's kind of inferior to what I'm wearing anyway, so whatever. Let it be. I guess while we're back here, we may as well go to the ship and speak with, what's her name? I don't even know your name. Slave guy here. Where is the spaceport in all of this shenanigans here? Spaceport? That's just the stupid throne room. Just a bunch of vendors and stuff. House throw. Spaceport, there it is. It was right in front of my face. I can use the scooter here. We don't need to do this. My mobility scooter. Alright, well, where is the actual entrance to the spaceport? That's the cantina. Well, that looks kind of spaceporty, doesn't it? It's kind of annoying, like, have to go through the whole launch sequence and everything just to go talk to this guy. And last time I got this right off the bat, oh god, crashing into stuff. I think it's just over to the left here. Sure is, yay. You better have more to say than last time. Last time we just like came all the way down here and he was like, I didn't remember what he said, but it was not very much. Actually, before we even get on the ship, let's take a moment to... Kem, that's his name. Let's just summon Kem real quick. I just want to see... Oh, I can't because I'm on my scooter. Does he want to speak on the spaceship?
Guess I'll work on the ship a while.
Nope, I guess he doesn't.
White Watchons.
Hello again.
They didn't used to have that logo there telling you that they want to speak. I appreciate them adding that. And I don't spend very much time on the ship, so I'm lost basically every time I come here. But I think he was up... Yeah, he's piloting the ship, I remember that. But who knows where the front and the back... Do I have any reason to use this right now? Apparently not. Whoa, glitchiness.
Hey, you got time to chat?
Sure. Did you have something in mind?
No, just wondering. Haven't been aboard too long. Like to know who I'm working with. Nothing touchy-feely, just enough to know you got my back.
I give the orders and you take them.
I see how it is. Thanks for explaining. Just one more thing. You ever butt heads with the Republic, let me have a shot. I got a score to settle, and it'll be a long time before I call it even.
Oh, you got more to say? You got more to say.
You hear that, Sith? Nothing like it in the galaxy. The hum of an idling blaster. Potential energy right there. It's like waking up on your birthday wondering what you got. For a few minutes, it's anything. The whole galaxy. Just waiting for you to pull the trigger.
What do you call it?
Nah, don't name my blasters. It's a bad idea to get attached. Actually, I was wondering. These blasters are nice, but a pirate's only as good as his equipment. We don't got fancy force powers like you Sith.
I think I have a spare set here, if that's what you're asking for.
I'll pay it back, Sith. Don't worry. Thanks.
Alright, more chit-chat.
I think I heard the ship's engine making a strange noise earlier. Mind if I check it out sometime?
Do you think it's a serious problem?
Won't know until I look. Probably just space dust. We gotta be sure. I'm no expert, but a buddy of mine back before the war taught me most of what I know. Carl Norn, best technician I knew. Worst card player. Could never see when the deck was stacked against him. And it always was.
So what happened to him?
Beats me. I'm sure he's alright, though. Always managed to stay a few light years ahead of his creditors. Made me first mate after the war. On a ship called the Bloodshot Ranker. I learned a lot before he gambled the ship away. But you're sick of hearing me jabber, huh?
My god, he's a chatty Cathy.
Engine's fixed. Looks like we took on some rock on one of our last jumps. Nothing big. Reminds me of the time I took the Sky Princess through an asteroid field. The ship mechanics were furious. Clean rock out of our engines for weeks. Had to replace one of the rears, it was so badly damaged.
You're lucky you made it out alive.
Mechanics couldn't take me. Or did you mean that asteroid field? Oh, that was nothing. When you got a fleet of Republic ships on your tail, you take whatever cover you can find. Rocks don't have cannons. Besides, what's life without a little risk, huh? That's why I became a pirate. The risk, the reward, the freedom.
Perhaps I should take up piracy then. The Sith have too many rules.
I think you'd be one of the best. Galaxy's only Sith pirate.
That does sound fun. Holy crap, he has more to say.
So what does a Sith do for fun?
Sith things.
Oh, the usual. Lying, killing, manipulating. Sith is more of a lifestyle.
At least you have a sense of humor about it, huh?
Well, these are kind of fun.
Need something?
How's the ship flying?
Tight. Perfect. No complaints here.
Alright, well, that was a lot of random crap. Anywho. Again, get lost on my own ship all the time. I should really just, like, spend 5 minutes and learn the floor plan. Back down we go. Wonder, we must pick up a companion on this planet. I think we pick up a companion on every planet. I don't even know. I kind of stayed not exactly spoiler free. This game's like, what, 7 years old now? 6 years old? Something like that. Just never really bothered reading into too much of that stuff. I'm not really like a min-maxer kind of person. I just kind of like to muddle my way through and discover things organically. A mobility scooter. And when we get outside, we'll check the quest log again, try to figure out what we're doing. Looking for some person somewhere, I guess. Alright, let's just minimize some of this stuff because I don't care about the heroic ones right now. Find Rahana wrist. Out there. Can we fast travel anywhere near that? Sure can't. Alright, we'll just take the taxi then. Because there does seem to be a taxi somewhat... Well, where's the nearest taxi stop, I wonder? Probably over there. It's basically the same as just fast traveling, I think. Except it will take a lot longer, so... What was the waving about? That was weird. Hailing a cab, I guess. And... so it looks like we need to get up to the main road and cross over somewhere. And they're not going to make this... simple, are they? Oh, yeah, they are. Oh, God. Is there... okay, I was gonna say, is there a bottom? The King's Road again, okay. And... it's kind of annoying that you can't mess with inventory and stuff and move at the same time. Even if you're on a taxi, you can't. Hey, King Caboose. How you doing? can't even open the log. No, I can open the log and move. Okay. Though I can't really see what I'm doing. I'm gonna end up getting myself in trouble doing that. Let's focus here. So it looks like we probably want to take that road, and hopefully there's a way down there. I don't know what that means, if that goes to a cave or something. I'm gonna assume it means that we go into a cave. Kind of unfortunate there wasn't anything closer. Maybe there was and I just didn't see it. I am kind of blind to lots of things, so. Oh, I'm doing pretty well. Just mostly feeling better and all that stuff, so I'm kind of getting into the story today. Oh god, I gotta deal with all these guys. Oh, that looks weird with the stairs. I don't know why that pattern of the area of effect looked really strange on the stairs. What level are you guys? Level 29? Alright, we're still way over leveled for what we're dealing with. I'm gonna bring Chem in, I think. Once we're done with this fight. He deserves to smash some folks, although I don't think there are any Jedi here necessarily for him to kill. It's been a long time since he got to kill anybody. I'm sure he's sad back on the ship.
Later.
What am I doing? There we go. It's not targeted, that's why. Guess that's our story of the. What are you saying? Words are empty, violence speaks louder. Yep, you are right, sir. That was pretty funny. Do your fancy little flip. Get zapped. Yeah, it's nice to have Chem around. He's really smacking some people, but I should probably set him to heal maybe too, because I am taking a bit more damage than I was when I had the other guy with me. We'll see how it goes. I don't mind having to siege once in a while. I just have to get in the habit of paying a little more attention to my health, I guess. Which I've been very much ignoring. What is this? Data corrupted. House Risk has successfully assassinated Major Thol. Okay. Sure. How in the world am I going to obtain that target list? I guess we'll just have to keep our eye out on the mission, the little map, mini map down there and see. Yeah, thanks, Caboose. Do you have the target list? You do. So, is there a computer we're looking for or something now? It's a central intel database, so I assume we're looking for some sort of computer, but... Oh god. Okay, ow, ow, ow. Definitely need to keep in mind that I gotta heal up here. It feels weird. Might try switching him over to heal and see how that goes. Oh, it is nice having the extra damage reduction here. Just feel like a fool having to stop every minute and seethe for a bit. It's getting all warm in here. I have to turn off the air conditioning, close the window and stuff when I'm recording, otherwise it's way too loud, but ooh, getting a little toasty. Alright, so there's an elevator there. That's where we're actually meant to go, but I guess we can't go that way because it's all red and blocked off. I didn't see a computer or anything. So I'm going to assume we just have to go upstairs. But just to be on the safe side, grab that. Yeah, we'll go upstairs. Or downstairs. I don't know which one it is. Doesn't matter. Right, kind of nothing. What is this? What are you guys doing? Not supposed to torture people? That's wrong. Alright, well, do we see another shieldy thingy around? No, I don't, so I suppose we probably need to just push on. Nothing, and is that interactable? Nothing over there looks like it's interactable, so why would I want to fight you random people? Well, looks like a lot of this kind of got cleared out by whoever the other player was that was in here. Alright, we got a prisoner and another prisoner. And another prisoner. Don't you turn your back on me. So there's like extra prisoners we don't need to rescue? Guess so. Well, tough luck, whoever you are. Now we probably should rescue them just because they seem important. They got more guards. Nope, they're not more important. They are just worthless scum that we don't need to rescue anymore. You made me kill people I didn't need to. I was not trying to loot that right now. I was trying to right-click on somebody. More random shieldy thing we can't get past. Guys I don't care about. Alright, whatever. I don't know why there's like extra guys. It seems really strange. Kind of a lot of them, too. Whoa. That was a new one, the ropey thing. So what happens? Let's swap you over to heals as well. I need the heals. I know you're not the best healer, but I just want to see what exactly difference does that make. And so there's like something there. Where does this go? It's like a story thing there. None of this is labeled. That's the way we're meant to go. So let's go check out what's in here since it's kind of off the beaten path. This is more prisoners. Well, this is a pointless area. Can I really... This is not... Yeah, bounty hunter phase. Yeah, it doesn't involve me. Whatever, carry on. I guess bounty hunters probably have to rescue more guys or something like that. I assume that's why there's so many more around. So slow. Although it looked kind of badass walking over there like that. Oh. Look at you. Never did find the central database. Did we? Yeah, we're entering the story here. Okay. Kind of odd. Kel, you know, you're supposed to, or Kem, not Kel, Keenan and Kel, Kem, thank you. I was about to say, I need some heals here, dude. He's on it. No, don't grab stuff right now, what are you doing? Oh god, too much right clicking. Alright, I was about to say, we don't need no breaching charges. Well, it's quite an entrance.
Congratulations, Sith. You've broken into my home, butchered my assassins, and forced your way into my personal chambers. Can I at least offer you a drink before you start making demands?
The only thing I will drink is your blood.
I'm afraid my blood is not on offer. Not without a fight, at any rate. So tell me then, what does Alana Thule want?
I believe this has your name on it.
Well, well. Let me guess. You dug this holo out of some dusty archive in House Older. Let's just say that his Royal Jedi-ness No More Organa and I are ancient history, and leave that dead dog buried.
Tell me about No More Organa or die.
You think because you are Sith, you can intimidate me with threats. I've seen more of war than either you or that little bird Thule, and you won't get anything out of me without a fight.
I don't know why everybody always thinks they can do this.
All right. You win. I'll call him. No More Organa's not worth dying for. But then I want you out of my home.
You're hardly in a position to make demands.
No, I suppose not. Let me bring him up.
Rahana, what a surprise.
I know, it must be. Nomar, there's something I need to talk to you about.
Go ahead. Anything I can do. Anything at all.
Not like this. It's a favor I need, here on Alderaan. I was hoping we could meet.
Of course. I can be there in a few hours. The old place?
Yes, the old place. Thank you. There. Are you happy now?
I'll be happy when you're dead.
Kind of goofy death animation there. Force Lord's robe. It's quite a bit better. Go Force Lord, I guess, and might as well put this thing on. And I don't have color matching on because I did not subscribe. They still charge for that, right? Isn't it under this? Show Dark Corruption. Where did that... There used to be an option for that. Maybe... Oh, is that it? No, select title. Did I ever select the title? Fly Girl? I guess I don't have any titles purchased. Oh well. What you gonna do? Alright, so what is this? Access the database, it's over there. So we must have walked right by that. I guess we'll try to pick that up on the way out. Let's just go... Let's go stealthy if we can here. I prefer to not fight pointless, stupid people that don't matter. Why are things shaking? Playing KOTOR on Xbox One really makes me want a true KOTOR 3. Yeah, I know how you feel. I didn't know that you could play that on Xbox One. Did they patch the old Xbox version for backwards compatibility? I played that on my channel a while ago, the Steam version, and I've been thinking about doing KOTOR 2. I didn't like KOTOR 2 quite as much. There are things I like about it better, but yeah, I totally hear you wanting a real KOTOR 3, but it does seem that that will never happen. Where in the world... Does this guy have the... Well, we'll just kill him, because I'm going to assume somebody here has this or something. It is kind of an interesting thing, like with Disney owning Star Wars, they don't really seem to have put out all that many Star Wars games. I guess like it hasn't been that long that they've owned it, so maybe it's just going to take a while for the change of direction and so forth to happen, but I mean, I wasn't interested in Battlefront at all. I bought the first one. I paid $60, bought it at time of launch, did not enjoy it all that much. I was like, nah, not gonna happen. Even if there's a story, I don't care. I got burned by the last one. Plus, it's on Origin. If it was on Steam and go on sale sometime, I might buy it, but I try to avoid buying stuff on Origin as much as possible. Uh-oh. Well, that was unexpected. Heroic moment. kind of wrecking his face here. It's nice that those guys back there are just like, nah, we're not going to assist. AI is really funny in MMOs. I was mentioning that before. It is kind of frustrating not having KOTOR 3 because there's just so much stuff that MMOs just don't really do particularly well. None of the changes that we make really affect the world because it all has to be kind of instanced and the same and all that for everybody. So, I mean, they've done a good job of supporting this game. I'll give them that. There's been a lot of updates and expansions and oh god and all that stuff, but and hopefully that keeps up for a while because I do enjoy this game. It's just you don't get the same kind of banter and interactions with your companions and stuff, like especially Bastila. I loved her so much. A giant video game crush on Bastila. Which I understand. I think Bastila is at least mentioned or makes some sort of weird appearance in this. She can't really make a full appearance, obviously, because it's quite a bit after that, but I know they've mentioned Revan and all that stuff. We've already dealt with some of that a long time ago. So it's neat that they kind of throw you a bone or two, but I remember when this came out, they were like, it's going to be KOTOR 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever. It's all the KOTORs. I'm really concerned about the future of BioWare in general. I was very depressed when they canceled the any expansion plans they had for Mass Effect Andromeda. Despite what people say about the game, I really enjoyed it. I don't understand all the hate. And that's KOTOR 2 is going backwards compatible on the 26th. I would play it on PC if I do a Let's Play for it on my channel, because there's a bunch of mods that, like a content restoration mod, because that game had a really screwed up development cycle. They cut a bunch of stuff that wasn't finished. I guess it was meant to be out for Christmas, and they were just like, it's going to be out for Christmas, damn the torpedoes. And there was no DLC back in those days, although the first KOTOR was the first Xbox game I ever bought DLC for. It was just what was it, Space Station Yavin or something like that. It was like a little shop you could unlock and stuff, and I remember that was kind of revolutionary at the time, having a console hooked up to the internet like that. I did play that when it came out, but I wonder how I should actually I have a KOTOR disc around here somewhere. I didn't know that was on Xbox One. I should throw that in and just see how it looks compared to the Steam version. Does it run in widescreen? I can't imagine it runs in widescreen on the Xbox. I know on PC you can modify it too, but yeah, the really only technical issues I saw with, was the obvious. The animations weren't great. I didn't think they were any different, particularly from Dragon Age Inquisition, and I don't care about animation that much. It's better, obviously, if it's better, but it ran really stably. I didn't have any of the save problems that everybody had. I read a lot of things about people having problems with corrupted saves and stuff, and I did not have those problems, so I don't know, maybe I was just lucky. I kind of have a blessed life in that way. I usually don't end up with as many technical issues as people have. It happens sometimes, but I thought the Andromeda had some of the best characters out of any of the Mass Effect games. 2 is still my favorite, but I really liked PB a lot. I liked I don't remember his name, the alien guy you pick up. from the Andromeda Galaxy. He was pretty great. And honestly, I feel like it's easy to blame EA for everything, and I'm sure, like, I'm going to. Like, I think it was probably EA's fault, the problems that happened with that game, because it kind of seemed like that got a rush job, too. I think Andromeda probably could have benefited a lot from maybe, like, 6 more months of polish and all that. It just seemed like it was one of those things the internet decided it hated for some reason. I guess we're just working our way back towards the back. For some reason, I'm kind of a contrarian. I always end up liking games that people crap all over. Like, I liked Brutal Legend back when that came out. I don't know. And then I don't care about, like, PlayerUnknown and all that stuff that Overwatch that everybody goes crazy for. Hey, female Turian is a squad. Yeah, you're right about that. She was pretty awesome too. It really wasn't a bad character in that one. I mean, the companions. Are we actually here yet? Where the heck am I even meant to be going? I assume you? Yep. Alright, this guy's a Jedi, right? So I expect this to be a little bit more of a challenge than what we've run into previously.
Clever trick, Sith. Getting Rahana to call me down here like it was some sort of emergency. But frankly, I'm insulted. Where's Rahana? You've gone to no effort to disguise your trap.
She had outlasted her usefulness.
By your measure, yes. But you trade in selfishness and murder equally. I cannot permit that vile artifact to fall into Sith hands. Unlike you, I am a person of principle.
Killing you will be such fun.
The light will prevail, Sith. Even against darkness as black as yours.
It's a good thing Kem's here. He'll enjoy this. Alright, heroic moment. Let's do this. It's pretty heroic killing a Jedi. Where is he? Get over here, Jedi. Oh, you suck. Yeah, that is true. EA does kind of just buy studios and then crush them. They poach their talent a lot of the time, I think. And I think it's always hard with mergers and stuff anyway, because corporate cultures clash and stuff like that. Activision is kind of worse about doing that than EA, but neither are good.
Sith, so sorry to interrupt. I hope your meeting with Lady Wrist went well.
I was able to persuade her to my way of seeing things.
You'll have your artifact soon, then. I'm glad to hear it. Like I said, I'm very sorry to trouble you, but we have a problem on our hands, and you may be the only one who can solve it.
If I had 50 credits for every time someone said that.
I have intelligence that Organa is preparing a reprisal for your raid on House Alder. According to our spy, Organa has assembled a contingent of Jedi to attack House Thule. I sent Ertl and his Sith to investigate, but they haven't returned.
You should have asked me first.
I didn't want to impose. I had no idea Organa's Jedi was so powerful. Please, all I ask is that you locate and take out Organa's Jedi contingent within House Organa before they have a chance to strike. And if you could find out what happened to Ertl and the other Sith, I would appreciate that as well. But the Jedi are first priority.
There will be no survivors.
Thank you. And I assure you, House Thule is a generous ally. Thule also has a vault in the Elysium, and the key will be yours. Once our safety is assured, Organa will expect an attack and be heavily guarded. Please, hurry. I don't know how much time we have.
Doesn't really help if everybody just gets referred to as Organa, because I just killed Organa, but there's some other Organa. Is this like a segmented thing that I'm not going to be able to get out of? So probably fast travel out to, what is that, outpost whatever. Or there. This one's probably closer. Who knows? Yeah, Disney does seem to be focusing a lot on just churning out movies. I can't believe that Han Solo is coming out like, what, 5 months after Episode 8? It's only like a month away. I'm gonna go see it. I'm interested in it. I'm sure it will be fun, but it just seems kind of a lot more than is necessary. I don't really get what they're thinking. I guess if they keep making money, they'll keep making them. But I guess we'll have like, what, a 1.5 break, almost a 1 and 7 month break between Han Solo and Episode 9, so at least there'll be a little bit of a respite. I don't get, that doesn't bode well for Han Solo probably, that they're pushing it out like that, but I'm not like wild about the guy who's playing Han either. It is really weird, too, because I miss the good old days of when LucasArts was a real thing still. There were quite a few good Star Wars games. I'm much bigger of a Star Trek fan than Star Wars, but there's very few good Star Trek games. There's always been like a pretty long history of great Star Wars games, and it's just been a long time. I should probably just go into stealth and go up these stairs, because there's very little point in killing all these people. Are we even going the right way? Yeah, we are. Get to the top, we get to turn right or something. Well, that's odd. Magical floating snow. Jedi patrolman. Is there any point in killing Jedi? I mean, aside from it being fun. Do I get like a bonus objective for killing a certain number of Jedi or something? Nah, it doesn't seem like it. They don't have particularly great loot or anything either, so we shall let them be. Assuming I can sneak through here. How stealthy am I? Stealthy enough. Alright, is that our door? I think that's our door there. Let's decloak. Move a little quicker. No, that's not our door. It looked green from back there. That's our door. Alright. Stealth mode, engage. Yeah, the original Battlefronts, those are pretty fun. That will actually be pretty cool to have those on Xbox. I played them on PC a bit, but having those on Xbox again with backwards compatibility does sound kind of cool. Date myself a little bit. Those games, like Battlefront 2, I think came out when I was in college. I was living in dorms then, and we had so much fun playing that. We'd all hook up our Xboxes and all that. That was good times. The whole floor was playing that. So we're just looking for some... that was the dude, wasn't it? Oh, it's that guy. Flirty, McFlirty guy. Well, that's fine with me. I shall avenge you. Guy I didn't care very much about. Oh, I don't have a heroic moment right now. I probably should have used that. No, he's just a Jedi Strike Commander. He's no one special. You got killed by a Jedi... an unnamed Jedi Strike Commander. What a scrub. Glad I didn't flirt with that guy. I don't want no scrubs. Alright, this guy does have quite a bit of health, I'll give him that. No online play. I guess that makes sense, but that's a bummer. I kind of wish that Xbox still had System Link like in the old days.
Just received word from House Organa. They want a temporary truce. Apparently you were too much for them.
Your people are hurting.
It's a shame. He was a valuable asset to our house.
At least you still have one useful Sith.
Callous, but true, in its own way. House Thul is once more indebted to the Empire, and of course, to you personally. The Elysium is where the houses keep their dearest treasures. I'm sure you'll find something of value. Thank you again, Sith. House Thul is once more secure. I don't know what would have happened without you.
Decorated Force Lord. Well, we might as well go for the matching set, I suppose. I don't want the log. Put on my fancy new skirts. Aw, I don't have purple anymore, though. That makes me sad. I like the purple. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? More backtracking, and of course I won't be able to use my mobility scooter in here. Oh yeah, Republic Commando, that's a game I've not played in a long time, but that was awesome. I wonder how well that holds up. Was that on the Halo engine? I don't even remember. I remember it looked really good back in the day. I'm sure it does not anymore. Probably on PC at least you might be able to spruce it up a little bit, but that game was really fun, really cool. Delta Squad, I think was what they were called. They were awesome. I don't remember all their individual names, but I really like the Clone Wars cartoon series. Like anything to do with the Clone Wars. Kind of wish they brought Delta Squad in on the Clone Wars cartoon and just like even in the background just to make them canon. So I gotta go all the way over yonder. So where is that? Elysium Thantra. Does not seem to show up here. So we'll just fast travel. Alright, so how in the world do I get over there? Is that it up there? On the other side of this cliffy thing? There's like a nice little ramp that goes up. I think that's what I need to get to. Oh god. Ugh. Doing this stuff always gives me Skyrim flashbacks. Yeah, I'm assuming we just need to go up this hill. We discovered new things. That's always good. Don't hurt me, horrible monster. A Flutterplum. What a fun name. Very fanciful. So I'm going to assume we want to take a right up here, probably. Yeah, I think we found it. I did look into the Mario 64 issue, and what I ended up doing was I found a save editor, and I edited the save to just put back everything that I had. So I think I have the correct number of stars again and all that stuff, so we should be able to pick that up. I was actually planning on recording some of that this week. I should probably practice a little bit just because I haven't played that game in like a year and a half or more probably now, so I'm in kind of like the higher difficulty levels too towards the end of the game, so I should probably brush my skills up. But that will be returning hopefully sometime this week with at least one episode, depending on how much I suck at that right now. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of a save editor earlier. It's very simple. No, we don't want to use that shuttle. I just saw a thing and I was like, I must click on it. Alright, you guys are gonna annoy me. Hey! These are Republic... Why are the Republic droids here? What's his name wanted to be along if we actually dealt with Republic guys. But you like to kill Jedi. I'm so conflicted. I'm gonna just call that guy like, I don't know what, Steve or something. What is his name? Yeah, I'm not gonna... Revel? We'll just call him Revel. No! I did not want to do that. What an unfortunate thing that's possible. I realized, like, the second I, Oh, man, where am I now? You gotta be kidding me. And I don't have fast travel. Gotta wait a whole 30 seconds. Can you take me over there, buddy?
Please select an available travel route.
You jerk.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Maybe this is where the shuttle leaves from. I don't know. Yeah, after 7 years, that will be wrapping up. It is true. I don't... There's a couple of, like, other game series that have been kind of languishing that I kind of feel like picking up. I've been thinking of doing Fallout 4 again at some point, too. Just kind of wrap up the incomplete stuff that's been lying around. Something about my, you know, being a completionist. I just don't like leaving it unfinished. Alright, so that didn't end up being such a big deal falling. Or did it? Because I'm not anywhere near where I'm supposed to be. Where am I now? I don't think I've been to this place. This is peculiar. Well, why isn't there a fast travel thing there? That's very unfortunate. Yeah, I think it was. And you know that game. It was one of my oldest series, one of my first series. I think my first one was Minecraft way back in the day. And then I remember I did Alice Madness Returns, which I liked a whole lot. And it was right around that same time that I did that. And I actually started it with the Wii Virtual Console version. Then I migrated over to PC after, like, a big break in there. And, that's where it's been since. But, yeah, that's been a very long series. I guess we're just gonna slow boat it over there and be careful this time, because this sucks. Why would they do that to me? Alright, so drop down here again. Oh dear God, don't kill me! Don't kill me! No! This is going well. This is going very well. I'm very pleased with how I'm performing here. Alright, so more carefully this time we will slide down. Is there like a safe path that I can take instead of defying death for no good reason here? Yeah, it kind of looks like it. No, no. I don't want to fight you. Good. They seem to be very forgiving at how close you have to get to things. You kind of have to start combat or walk right on up next to people. This water looks eerily like Space Engineers ice. I don't know why. It's very weird. Look at guy with his Rancor. Is Morrowind coming in like a special edition, or is that just going to be another backwards compatible one? Because that is really interesting to me, playing through Morrowind. I started that game forever ago, back like when I think it was around when it first came out on Xbox. I started playing that, and I never got very far. It just didn't really like suck me in. But I enjoyed Skyrim a whole lot, and I've been wanting to revisit some of the older Elder Scrolls things. That is intriguing. Even if it's backwards compatible. That game, I mean, it looked alright, I guess. Probably even in today's world. Alright, this time, no falling. People in the Star Wars universe never learned about safety railings. I always think that's funny when you're watching any of those movies like Death Star. There's giant pits everywhere. You're just expected to be careful, I guess. No OSHA in the Star Wars universe. Yeah, backwards compatible for that. I wonder, like, I remember a while ago there was a mod on Steam that was being worked on, like some sort of high-res texture pack, basically, for Morrowind. I wonder, I should look into that, see if they ever actually progressed with that anywhere. Alright, so what are we actually looking for here? Oblivion's already on there. Yeah, that was a 360 game, so I think most of the 360 games just kind of work on Xbox One. I'm not sure if those games are all fully compatible, but I've actually never even messed with the Xbox original backwards compatibility on the Xbox One. stuck. Really? That was hardly worth my time coming all this way. Unbelievable. Yeah, Oblivion was one of those games that I definitely started on my own and just never really got very far in either. Skyrim was the first the Elder Scroll games that I actually played through really much at all. It caught me a lot more for whatever reason. Played through Fallout 3 a couple of times and most of Vegas. But I ran into a horrific bug with Vegas. That's like, you know, the old story of dealing with Obsidian developed games. I love Obsidian, but my god. I got all the way to almost the end where you take on, you know, the big choice at the dam or whatever in that game. And I don't even remember what side I was on. But I was under-leveled, couldn't get back out, and so I just abandoned that. And that was just a frustrating game because I did have lots of save corruption and all that stuff happened with that one. That was a game I was not blessed on. It's very cool that Microsoft is doing that for all those old Xbox games. They don't need to be doing that, but they're just providing good customer service. It's cool. They don't even charge you anything for any of that backwards compatibility stuff. You don't. I don't think you even need to be a gold member, do you? Alright, so we got the artifact. We head back to the ship. Which, the spaceport, that's the palace. Spaceport. Don't care about whatever that quest is there to pick up. So, does that mean we're pretty much wrapped up Alderaan then? That went pretty quick. If you mainline this stuff, it goes a lot quicker. Go figure. I'm a little bit worried about getting in over my head at some point and needing to grind a bit, but we've been alright with leveling so far. This game's not hard or anything. It's not like playing Final Fantasy where you actually have to think a bunch or anything. Skip. Did I made it to the cockpit without looking. Alright. You have something to say, sir?
Hey, remember I was telling you about Carl Norn, great tech, bad card player? Got me into the pirate racket? Just got a call from him. He's in deep. The Hutt cartel on Nar Shaddah's got his number. He deserves what he gets, but he's done good by me. I promised I'd meet him on Nar Shaddaa and help him out.
What makes you think I'm interested?
I thought it only polite to ask before I flew off. Not that it matters what you say. I'll try not to be long, huh?
I would have gone and helped you, but...
So what happened with your friend Carl? Were you able to help him?
Yeah, thanks for asking. Carl's same as ever. Never got a hand he didn't want to play. His debts weren't anything a few well-placed blaster shots couldn't settle.
I wish I could have helped.
You're a pal, but it would have been a waste of your time. Thanks for letting me bail him out.
It's a very funny thing to say to a Sith. You're a pal. Wish I had a Sith pal. Alright, hollow terminal. Boom. I said boom. There we go.
Apprentice, you have the artifact. Wonderful. And Lady Thule sends her thanks once more for your aid against Organa's Jedi.
I crushed my enemies underfoot.
And won an important victory. Lady Thule is a vital ally to the Empire. By all accounts, you have a very promising future ahead of you, Apprentice. Now that you've found the last of the artifacts, I hope to see you on Dromund Kaas as soon as possible. We still have much work to do.
Alright, I'm pretty sure this does end chapter 1 then when we go back to the capital. What do we got here? Double... It's inferior to what I have in most respects. Well, we'll just take that. Anywho, I suppose we should head back on to the capital. No, I don't want to sit. I want to use the... Where's the navigation thingy? I don't remember how my ship works. This thing? This thing. Now I'll sit. I like the animation here. It's fun. Wish the flying was better in this game, but...
You're looking for Zash. Well, she's not here. Allow me to introduce myself. Darth Thanaton. Don't worry. I haven't done anything to your master. I'm far too interested in how this game she's playing will turn out. I've waited a long time to meet you. An alien in the Sith ranks is an extremely rare thing.
Is there a problem with where I came from?
Others have risen from slavery to do great things. I'm not concerned with your origins. The trials on Korriban are an honored tradition designed to sift out the unworthy. I trust they've served their purpose. I want to speak to you about your master.
You don't like her very much, do you?
Darth Zash is arrogant and reckless. The reckless have a way of defeating themselves in the end. When she finally self-destructs, be careful not to get caught in the blast. A young Sith should not associate herself too closely with a master like Zash.
It's all right. I'm going to kill her anyway.
I will pretend I didn't hear that. You must seek your own way. Carve out your own victories. The cult you won on Nar Shaddaa was a good first step, but it's not enough. A Sith cannot live without a power base. Good luck.
Well, that should not be a surprise to anybody that I would be planning to kill her.
Your power has grown since we last met. Your strength will rise and shake the Sith. I feel it. Now, I have another gift for you. One that was dearer to me than even my life. My own lightsaber.
Ooh.
Until now, lost to me. But through your great power in the Force, I have found it. You must claim it.
So where do I find this lightsaber?
I entrusted it to my faithful retainer, Jonas Aeschylus, the only servant who didn't betray me when Tulak Horde moved against me. He swore he and his heirs would keep it safe until the time that my heir would return to claim it. His heir is on Nar Shaddaa, working in one of the casinos there. Her name is Mila Aeschylus. Go to her and claim your inheritance.
Alright, Ghost Dad, let's do this. Yeah, there have been a lot of disappointing Xbox... I would say actually more than even just Xbox games recently.
Welcome back, Master.
There really haven't been all that many new games that I've been interested in outside of like kind of weird niche PC games. On PlayStation, on Xbox. This hasn't been a great time for like AAA games for the most part. I don't know why, but very disappointing. Been a long time since I've been on Nar Shaddaa. I'm sort of considering buying the new God of War game, but it's kind of been a long time since I played one of those. I don't know if I really want to or not. Alright, so where do we actually need to go? I don't remember my way around here at all. What do you want? A heroic man? No, 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 no. Nope. Remember the load times? Yeah. I don't get as angry about the microtransactions as a lot of people do, but I am annoyed, and I definitely agree there's a lot of greed involved with that. It seems like it's been a long time since they've really put a lot of love and care into too many of the really big games. They just kind of shovel them out.
Vehicle paths are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And yeah, I do remember the old load times on the Xbox, the old Xbox. That was always a pretty big downer. I remember, I think in KOTOR they were pretty not great, and there were a lot of them. They weren't like super long, but they were long enough that it was annoying, but it was still better than a lot of the other things, like I guess those are just kind of dark days. It's better that everything gets installed nowadays and you don't really need the disc. Although I wish more games preloaded on Xbox, but like the preloading system does not work as well as Steam does. And I actually have a really old Xbox One. It's a launch one that I'm still using, and I've thought about buying an X, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna buy a graphics card instead, because it basically costs as much as a decent graphics card. And I'm still rocking right now. I have a 1070. I never buy the 1080s because I think you're just kind of wasting money with the level up over that. But you know, like 970, 1070 is what I've had the last couple graphics card. I guess there's a bunch of new ones that got announced recently.
You're Mila Aeschylus, aren't you? I believe you have a lightsaber that belongs to me.
I knew this would happen. I warned him, but he wouldn't listen. Please don't kill me. I'll get the lightsaber back, I promise.
You broke your oath. Why shouldn't I kill you?
It was my ancestors' oath, and I didn't break it. My no-good excuse for a father did. Dad was never very smart, but a couple of years ago he topped himself. Put everything we had, lightsaber included, on the sabacc table against a sleazebag named Gil Rosen, a known cheater. Lost it all.
Just be happy you're dealing with me, and not my ancestor himself.
I warned him. But Mill, he says, you gotta stop believing in myths. Now he's dead, and I'm paying off his debts. All of them. I'd get the lightsaber back, but Rosen has it, and he's holed up in the industrial area. It's too dangerous, and I can't exactly afford help.
Your cowardice sickens me.
Look, you want to go? Fine. But I'd get killed. Rosen will have guards everywhere. Oh, and please don't kill me. Only an Aeschylus can open the lightsaber case. Some kind of genetic lock, so if you get it, bring it here.
Oh, it's a genetic lock. I probably just need your DNA. Chop off your arm or something, be good enough. But you will live for now. I know there's always a huge backlash against microtransactions, and they have usually not done well. Like, I don't mind the ones in this game so much, as most of them are... Well, first of all, if you're a subscriber, there's a lot less of them, and this is free to play, so that kind of makes up for some of it right there, but most of them are cosmetic. As long as they're cosmetic, things like hats or outfits or whatever, I don't really care so much, because it's not such a big deal.
Info
But
pads are currently open for business.
yeah, you're definitely right about that, that the file sizes are way out of control for the amount of storage that the console comes with. I think even the high-end, like, new Xbox One X only has a 1 terabyte hard drive or something, and it's like a game could be almost 100 gigabytes sometimes now. It's pretty ridiculous. But I guess they have a price point they gotta keep. I'd like it if they put in SSDs and stuff, but they got a price point they gotta keep, and at least they let you use external drives with the Xbox One. I think the PlayStation 4 does as well, so it kind of mitigates some of the horribleness of that, but I kind of care less about that than I used to, because I used to have a metered internet connection where I only had a 1 terabyte per month internet limit, but I upgraded my plan so I have unlimited internet, so it's not such a big deal to have to delete things and re-download them and all that. But like, when I was on that 1 terabyte plan, you download a couple games in a month and you're in trouble. Like, it's not a lot. Like, especially if you're using Netflix or streaming anything too. I don't know where you're located, but in the US our internet is not the best. There's not a lot of choice, and I'm stuck with one company, but they've been treating me a lot better lately. Comcast, I don't really know why, but I mean, I guess they charge me enough, so why did we have to take a different tack? I don't understand what we're doing here.
Select an available travel route.
And yeah, as far as the sizes being out of control, dude, that's what I was kind of saying. I wish they handled it a lot more like Steam, where most Steam games you can preload quite a long time before they come out. And for some reason, I don't mind buying digital versions of games so much on Steam, but on consoles, I still usually buy a disc. I don't really know why. It's not like I'm a collector or anything anymore. I mean, I have a big stack of games behind me right now that I'm actually posted on eBay trying to clear out clutter, but I do prefer digital, but I just don't like the management and everything so much on Xbox. Or I mean, it's not so bad on Xbox, I guess, but Steam is just kind of my go-to thing. What random quest do we have over here? Oh, it's a heroic mission again. No, no. I gotta learn to read. So somewhere up here. Feels weird, like I don't even know how long it's been since I've done anything on Nar Shaddaa. It's probably been like 2 years. Oh god. I should have cloaked myself. I was overeager. Oh well, we'll get the bonus objective. I always like to do those if they're not too much work. Killing some thugs is not so bad. Maybe this guy's kind of a trooper. What are those? A lot of droids around here. What is that all about? Do droids count as thugs? They do. Well, that's fun. Thug life, droids. Thug life. It's not really worthwhile killing all of these guys necessarily. Although, maybe we should clear the area a little bit just so that if we get in a fight with those guys, it's a little more reasonable. Alright, let's kill the fat guy last, because he sucks. Alright. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
You shouldn't have come here, Sith. I've got eyes and ears all over this city. I heard all about your little talk with the Aeschylus will. Lucky for you, I'm feeling generous, so I'm willing to make a deal.
How about you give me the lightsaber, and I let you live?
Look, I'm standing here with Nar Shaddaa's toughest mercenaries. Guys that make the Sith look like school teachers. So, what I'm thinking is, you're gonna listen to me. That's what I'm thinking. Here's what I propose. I give you the lightsaber, and you come work for me as my own personal Sith. That, or you pay me 3 million credits.
I don't think so.
All right then. You made your choice. Boys, kill the Sith.
Sir, you do realize...
No complaints. I don't pay you to complain. Kill her. Kill her! What are you doing?
Sorry, boss. You can't pay me enough to fight no Sith.
You don't get off that easy.
No! I don't want to die!
Well, run away then. Didn't run away. I like that there was like the one guy in the whole Star Wars universe that I've run into so far. It's like, no, I don't really want to fight a Sith. They're always so eager to do it. Lucky coin. Can we fast travel back there? Avoid some of these shenanigans? Maybe? I think this is where we need to go. Or probably not. Oh well, we're like... I guess we are. No. We need another taxi. Always with the taxis. We gotta go. I guess we can cut through here. Long way around. Not really a TV show if it's on YouTube. I have no idea what they're talking about in the general chat there. I was not paying attention.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
At least it's a short taxi ride. So this lightsaber better be worth it after all this. Oh, they still do that funny thing. I've always liked that. When you get off a taxi or whatever and you start running, they put their arms to their side in a very goofy animation. Yeah, I definitely don't. I definitely agree that the Xbox One X is a good buy if you're not a PC gamer. It's pretty impressive, the specs on that thing. Considering I think it's like $500. Like, you can't get anything even close to that in a PC for that much money.
Hey, look, lay off the lightning this time, okay? It's so much fun. I can't take much more of this. Just give me the case already. There. There's your lightsaber. Now go, please.
Here's something to remember me by.
Please, no more.
It's very enjoyable being a Sith sometimes. Alright, so unfortunately my fast travel needs to recharge, so we gotta slow boat it out of here. That elevator goes where? Penthouse. We're not going to the penthouse. Yeah, that's kind of the problem I have with spending the money on buying one. I already have an Xbox One, and it's like, I know I don't get the 4K and all that stuff with it, but it's kind of hard to justify the expense. Although my Xbox One does not sound very happy. I'm kind of disappointed that that's happening again. It has not gotten to Xbox 360 levels of loudness, but it's like there's a bad bearing or something in one of the fans, and it makes this very unpleasant grinding noise. Like, the build quality generally seems a lot better than what they've done in some of the older systems, but it's disappointing that that's happened. Because I don't even use it all that much. That might be why it happened, I don't know, but...
Welcome. Please select
Alright, where's the spaceport? Spaceport.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And then another reason is, like, I don't record in 4K because my file sizes are already really big. Anyway, so I don't really do my YouTube stuff in 4K. I do 1080p at 60 frames a second usually. And so I just don't have a lot of need for a 4K Xbox because most of the time if I'm playing something on Xbox, I end up recording it. Oh, there they go with the arms again. I love that. It's such a goofy thing. So we should be picking up another quest at this point. I hope, because I'm kind of out of quests. Where is the darn elevator? Is that my docking bay? No, I don't think it is. Bounty hunter. Okay, this is not where I need to be. Why must you do this to me, game? Agent, Sith Inquisitor. There we go. Yeah, I definitely agree that the PS4 Pro is pretty great too. I kind of like the interface quite a bit better on PlayStation 4. I'm not a big fan of the way they ended up going with the dashboard on the Xbox One at all. It's very annoying. It's gotten better than it used to be, but and really there haven't been very many great exclusives for either console in a long time. That's why I mentioned God of War earlier, because it's the first console exclusive that's come out in a while that I'm kind of interested in. I played Uncharted. You know, the Uncharted games are good. There's been a lot more of that on PlayStation 4 lately.
Apprentice, you have all the artifacts. Excellent. Meet me on Drummond Curse immediately. I'm sorry I don't have more time to talk. There is much work to do to prepare the ritual.
Look at her. No time to talk. Too busy plotting your demise, cruel witch. You have done well, flesh of my flesh, in seeking out your inheritance. But things are more dire than I suspected. I have discovered the nature of Darth Zash's strange rituals. There is no doubt that she intends to cause you harm.
I knew it was too good to last.
Yes. Her words smell of honey and taste of poison. Zash praises your great strength, yet she fears it. The rituals she performs are to protect her against the Force. Ask yourself, why go to such lengths to defend herself against the Force if she has no intention of fighting you?
So, what now?
Do not let Zash move first. Arm yourself with anger. Steel yourself with hate. Crush her before she has a chance to strike. And if at all possible, do not face her alone, but bring an ally who can break through her defenses.
Zash won't know what hit her.
Good. I can be no further help to you. I am too weak to face Zash. It depends on you. Just remember, whatever you do, do not enter the Dark Temple alone. Zash is prepared.
Alright, so these are terrible. Terrible. Whatever. Onwards we go. Yeah, there are a lot more exclusives coming for PlayStation 4 than there are for Xbox One. They don't really seem to be taking Xbox One as seriously as you would think they did. Like, in Xbox 360, they really had a lot more of a, I don't know, more of a focus on getting a lot of great exclusives and stuff. PlayStation 4 has had a better, much better go at it this time around.
On Drummond Curse. Marvelous. Let's get right to work. Secrecy is vital, so I've secured us a nice, out-of-the-way spot for the ritual. Meet me in the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple, where you pacify the apparition, and we can begin.
I trust you've made all the necessary preparations.
Indeed. All I need are the artifacts themselves, and of course you. Then we can begin. But there is one thing. Given the sensitive nature of this ritual, I would ask that you not bring your pirate companion. Your Deshard is fine, desirable even, given the sensitive nature of your bond to him.
I understand completely.
Good. Now hurry and meet me in the Dark Temple. The sooner you arrive, the sooner we can begin.
Alright, that completely makes me want to bring my pirate friend. That's odd she would specify that. Okay, why am I walking into a wall? I wasn't looking. I think we will bring the pirate guy since she specifically didn't want me to. And Nintendo's definitely been making a comeback. I don't have a Switch because I was a little bit worried they would happen. What happened with my my Wii U and my Wii, where you know I bought my original Wii. I bought that pretty much to play Super Mario Galaxy, and that was it. And the same thing ended up happening with the Wii U, but it seems like with the Switch, they're really kind of kicking some serious butt. There's still not a lot of, like, I'm not a huge Nintendo gamer. I pretty much like Mario. Never been that much into Zelda. But, I may purchase a Switch, especially because it's pretty darn cheap. They have a big advantage in that. It's like almost half is the cost of an Xbox One X or the Pro, PlayStation 4 Pro. So, Nintendo has definitely kind of righted the ship after the Wii U fiasco. Yeah, I've been kind of waiting on buying a Switch to see if they're thinking about doing what Nintendo usually revisions their hardware kind of a lot. So I've been waiting to see if they come out with a different version that, I don't know, either has... Why does it have two of these things?
Destination?
You know, either has like a newer setup or whatever for hardware, but it's getting kind of hard to not pull the trigger on one of those. I really wanted to play through Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey. It looked awesome. And even, what, Breath of the Wild? Even though I'm not a Zelda person, it looked pretty good. Now, does it allow me to mess with this while we're piloting? No, no. Yes, I can mess with this. So what do we want here? Combat proficiency. No. I don't really use force cloaking that much, but that sounds nice. Better speed during regular cloak. Are we there yet? Where the heck? Holy crap. Oh yeah, we gotta do like the pointless loop around here for whatever reason. Some quests over there that I haven't picked up. I don't know if those are anything worthwhile or not. And we clip right through the ground. Fun. Fun times. I probably should have just fast traveled, but I was saving my fast travel in case I needed it for something else. Poor decisions were made. Oh yeah, I forgot about this temple completely. I remember this place now. Have I ever considered returning to Dark Souls? You know, I really didn't like that game very much. It was just not my, my cup of tea. So I probably won't go back to that. I don't know why. It didn't really grab me. And another quest that I didn't pick up. Oh, that's just a mission terminal. That's probably something I don't care about. So, I guess we're hoofing it from here. There's gonna be a bunch of guys guarding everything. Looks like we'll be able to kind of... nope. You should be able to jump on that. Just trying to go around. Try to thread the needle and pass most of these guys by. This is what I'm talking about with the persistence in the game. We, like, freed all the possessed people, but they're possessed still, so whatever. It just doesn't change. The world is the world forever. Just makes it kind of frustrating. It's like, it's nice when, one of the things I like in games is feeling like I've actually had an impact on the world and my decisions matter, and that does not feel that way in any way in this game. And that is pretty much just due to their decision to make it an MMO for whatever reason. I mean, to make money. Which I don't fault. Like, people get all bent out of shape about companies wanting to make money. I mean, it's the entire point of a company. Especially, I think EA is a publicly traded company, so it's even more the point of it. They have a responsibility to their shareholders and yada yada yada, but I think they get a little bit off track because of that. Oh, no, 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 no. Just driving. No, I am shocked that I didn't get knocked off of this thing.
Do you require medical attention?
Do that real quick while we get in this. There's some inappropriate content going on in the chat there. Not my in-game, the in-game chat, not the stream chat. There's been a few games like that a lot of people liked, like Dark Souls, and I didn't really like Borderlands very much either. So I just kind of abandoned Dark Souls and Borderlands. One of the things I just didn't really enjoy about Dark Souls, I don't mind being strategic and stuff, but I'm not a big min-maxer. I really don't enjoy things where you really have to, like, there's like a right way to do this and a wrong way to do this, and that game has way too much of that for my tastes. I know a lot of people love it, but I'm not that kind of person. Like, I don't really like all those MOBAs and stuff like that either. I'm not into the perfect way. I'm a lot more story driven, and the story just didn't really grab me at all. And then it was, you know, difficult on top of that, and I'm like, well, I'm not enjoying the story, and I have to really think and focus on this, and I'm not enjoying the gameplay, so story and gameplay are about all a game has for it. So if it just doesn't grip you, it doesn't grip you. I actually watched somebody else play it. That was one of those games that I'm a lot more into watching other people play. Seamus, SSO KC, or whatever his name was. He was actually the guy who got me into even making Let's Plays and stuff in the first place. Unfortunately, he's just disappeared. I know he had health issues and stuff. I hope he's still alive. I haven't actually heard anything. I assume he's still alive, but he's one of my favorite YouTubers, and he just kind of went away. I actually barely watch anybody else on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, but I don't watch very many other YouTube gamers. Yeah, I'm sure that's true. That 2 is a rough jumping off point. Oh, so you watch Caboose, you watch Seamus as well? Yeah, like I kind of just was thinking about that. I'm a little worried about him now. I hadn't really thought about that in a while. I'm still subscribed to him. It's been forever since he uploaded anything. I don't follow him on Twitter or anything, so I don't know if how he's doing. It's kind of weird. He was pretty big too. Like, he was, I think, up to almost 2 million subs at one point. I think he had more than 1 million. I don't really remember, but I'm sure he has way less than that now because it's been so long since he uploaded anything. Why can I not lighten you? Lightning. Oh, whatever. Yeah, you don't like any of my Force stuff. Alright, well. Whatever. Chem's gonna come stab you in the back. Why can I can't like interact very well? This is kind of getting weird and glitchy there. There we go. You are a tough nut to crack there. Alright, here we go. Ooh, dramatic lightning strike and everything.
Marvelous power radiates from you now. Clear, strong. You have truly come into your own. I've arranged for you to receive the title of Lord of the Sith. I hope you realize what an honor and responsibility it is. As a Darth, I answer only to Darth Thanaton, who answers to the Dark Council. As a Lord, you're only one step below that, and you tower above many.
It's about time greatness got its due.
Do not get ahead of yourself, apprentice. There is still the ritual to undergo. And I'll warn you, the ritual may prove a trying experience. But once it's done, you will be truly great. Truly powerful.
You still haven't told me what the ritual does.
All in good time, apprentice. First, there is something more pressing. The truth is, I've not been completely honest with you. I wish I could have been, but the timing was not right.
Yuck.
Look at me, apprentice. I am sorry to have concealed it from you for so long, but it was such a pleasant vanity to share in your youth.
You're most welcome.
Listen, apprentice. Various Force rituals have helped me maintain my appearance and some of my vitality. But inevitably, life fades. I'm dying, apprentice. My will, my intellect, my spirit are as lively as ever. But this body is dying.
Too bad you can't just order a new one.
But apprentice, that's exactly what I've done. Be prepared. As the ritual ends, you will likely see me collapse before you feel it taking effect. Do not panic. Know that this is what I have trained you for, primed you for, from the start.
This doesn't sound promising.
Don't worry. I imagine it will be just like falling asleep. We will accomplish so much once I am in command of that wonderful vessel of yours. Just hold still.
Will I return to Minecraft? I don't know, like... I'm just, like... It's weird to me that that game has had such staying power, because I like it and all, but I kind of feel like I played it, you know? I'm sure there's been a lot of changes and updates and whatnot to it, because I played it back in the alpha days and everything. OG Minecraft.
You can't stop this ritual from happening.
Oh, we got dramatic music going again. Oh, I forgot to swap out Chem. Oh well, Chem helped out. I meant to bring the pirate guy.
Apprentice, what have you done to me?
Oh no, that's why I shouldn't have brought Chem.
Hold still for a few moments longer. Why couldn't you call your monster off?
Who are you?
That monster broke through my defenses, interrupted my concentration, diverted the entire ritual.
Well, this is awkward.
Finding the right person, training them, researching the artifacts, gathering them, wasted! You were my legacy, my one chance to defeat death! You fool! You have ruined everything!
Go away and give me Chem back.
No, apprentice. It looks like you're stuck with me now. But I wonder how powerful your friend Chem was. powerful enough to punish you for your rebellion.
This doesn't need to end in violence.
What is this? Why can't I hurt you? That bond. That damn bond. How can your will be stronger than my own? I am the master, not you.
This is what we call a classic reversal of fortune.
Pataya gila senaim. Panapidu pi puktu gas fantan.
Twisted coils of my fortune in existence. Wow. Dramatic.
Is that you, my morose monster?
Unswekon pose warpai nupai insats jains once jan. Mat insok ja, himan kudana, ja ayun pro kumana.
Oh dear. What am I into this time?
Think about it, flesh of my flesh. Zash claimed to have wanted to steal your body for herself, and just now she spoke to you from the Dashard.
Manzgasai.
Protest all you like, Ken Vol, servant of Tulak Horde, but your ancient master's artifact has been turned against you. And through some strange and miraculous trick, neither you nor Zash have full control.
Will someone please wake me up when everything's normal again?
The Force is complex, a mystery. There are none who understand it completely. Be content in your victory. Flesh of my flesh, you have defeated your master. The great danger that I feared is past. Your rise to glory complete. I don't know whether we will chance to meet again on this side of death, but I am at peace. I came to say goodbye, and good luck.
I'll see you around then.
You are Lord Kalik now. It was once a glorious name. Use it well.
Alright, cool. We Darthed up here.
I'm telling you, Corin, Zash is not all there. All this talk about dreams, it's nonsense.
No, Carl. I saw Zash enter, and we both saw her first apprentice go in later.
If I went around expecting everything I dreamt to come true, I'd...
Look, Carl.
Darth Zash. You murdered her.
I'll finish you off just as easily.
Hold your weapon, Carl. This is not what Zash wanted. My lord, we have not met, but Carl and I are Zash's newest apprentices. She honored us by telling us about a prophecy, a dream she had, one that has now been fulfilled by you.
Oh, I know all about her dreams.
Darth Zash dreamt that her strongest apprentice would eventually rise to destroy her, but she also foresaw that the same apprentice would rise to bring new glory and strength to a fragmented Sith Order. She went knowingly to her death at your hand, so that you could lead the Sith to glory.
Zash was weak, and I crushed her easily.
As she knew you would. We have been anticipating this day since Zash first leaked the rumors of your incredible triumph over Darth Scotia. Zash answered to Darth Thanaton on the Dark Council. He'll want to speak to you, but we are your servants.
Cam, will you do the honors?
Afgudan heifst. Patai guibanist. Ni fragais Frau Jan. Kup peinana.
Well, that's more like it. Lockbox. Do we just get to unlock that right now? Where did it go? So a belt and some boots. Well, I'll look into my gear off screen at some point. I don't like to dig too much into that while I'm doing this because it's a lot of just looking at stuff and comparing. So we can probably fast travel out of here, right? Sure can. But where do we need to go? Zash's office, which was over here? Well, we'll fast travel out to the speeder, I guess, since that's what's nearby. Been a long time since I've been on a Drummond Cost or whatever, so I don't really remember the layout very well. Medical droid. Oh, speeder's back this way.
Destination?
And it's probably going to be a painfully long speeder ride again. Yeah, there's not really anything new there. But I think once we get back to this office and talk to this guy, I'm going to wrap it up for today because we're just past the 3-hour mark and things get weird at 4 hours and I actually want to go get lunch in a bit anyway, so I don't know how long this is going to take exactly, but after we go talk to whoever we're talking to at Zash's office, we'll probably pick up a new quest, and that will be what we'll work on next week. I will be live streaming this again next week at the same time. Tomorrow at noon Pacific, I am going to be picking up my Star Trek Online playoff from where it was before. So I think for now, Saturdays will be for Star Wars, Sundays will be for Star Trek, and try to, you know, make some progress in both of these. The Star Trek one should go a lot quicker just because the story is a lot simpler in that and stuff. And at some point in that, if any viewers actually have characters, when we get to like the Borg Omega stuff or whatever, I'll probably see about opening it up for like a community day one of those days too, but that'll be in the future, so I'm not really announcing anything on that right now. But now Zash's office was all the way in the back, of course. I don't really like her Darth title. I don't even remember what it was just now.
Darth Thanaton, I believe we spoke once before. I hope you've settled into your new role. Your brief career has been of great interest to me. And with Darth Zash dead, I think it's time we finally met. If you'll be taking up Zash's work, we have much to discuss. Meet me at the tomb of Darth Andrew, outside Car City.
I look forward to finally meeting you in person, my lord.
The feeling is mutual.
Something about that Thanaton guy rubs me wrong.
Your pirate friend has good instincts.
Oh, this is awkward as hell.
Had me confined to Drummond Cast when we killed Scotia, and he'd have done worse if he'd had proof. He's not to be trifled with. Be careful.
Alright, so that is where I'm going to leave you guys for today. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. I hope I'll see you next week, or if you are into Star Trek, tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. I really do appreciate it, and have a good day.